1982 for various systems, including the Atari 2600. We have Miner 2049er by Tiger Vision. Here we can see Tiger Vision's somewhat unique shape to Atari 2600 carts. And let's pop it in the old 2600 and give it a try. Alright, I must confess that I hadn't played Miner 2049er ever before my recent acquisition of it. I'd never played the game back in the day in '82, and the general rule of thumb is I don't feel the need to read the instruction manuals on most Atari games. They're pretty much self-explanatory. I mean, there's only a joystick and one button, or a paddle controller and one button, and it's pretty easy gameplay for the most part for almost every Atari 2600 game. But not so much with the case of Miner 2049er. In fact, I popped it in and played it a couple times and was baffled. I couldn't figure out the object of the game. I thought at first it was to collect those little items and that would advance you to the next stage. But that's not the case. Collecting the items only allows you to kill those little robot-looking monsters. I'm not even sure what they are, nor do I care. So the first couple times I played, I collected all the items, and nothing happened. The timer still counted down, and I didn't advance to the next stage. So I tried it again, and this time tried to kill all the monsters. Still no dice. Still didn't advance. So at this point, I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck is the point of this game? What's the goal here? And I couldn't figure it out. So I looked online for a manual, and I read the instruction manual, and that didn't help either. So I moved on to step 2. Oh, so now I get it. Apparently, you have to walk across every single platform in the game and cover every square inch of it. Now, I didn't notice before when I first started playing that the area where you walk changes from a checkered pattern to a solid color to indicate the progress you've made. And you, from what I understand, have to cover the entire area, all the platforms. Now, this game got very frustrating very quickly for a few different reasons. A, there was a lot of redundancy in this task alone. The whole concept of the gameplay is just an exercise in time wasting, I felt. Wasn't all that exciting. And second, and my biggest complaint, more so than the mediocre gameplay, is the fact that when you die, it resets the entire stage, and you have to do it all over again. So it's basically a game where you have to walk every square inch, period. And that's just not much fun, at least in my opinion. Now, I know this game is an early platformer, and, you know, it was basically a new genre. It was interesting in '82, as far as gameplay concepts are concerned, but not so much today. There are much better earlier platforms to play than Miner 2049er, in my opinion. One of the best being Donkey Kong. But there were other cool games like Lode Runner, which was also a pretty neat early entry into the platforming genre. And I was a big fan of Lode Runner when it was out. But alas, this game is no Lode Runner or Donkey Kong. And I find the stagnant gameplay quite annoying. Coupled with the fact that, you know, every time you die, you reset the whole stage, which is definitely not fun. So this game is not that great in my book. Now, I never did get past the first stage in this game, and it wasn't for lack of trying. And I really thought I had it here. Just one enemy left, a little bit of ground to cover, and a lot left on the clock. I really thought I had it. I mean, I could taste how close I was to finishing this level. I mean, look, I'm practically there, and there's like half my time left on the clock. All I got is one enemy left to jump over, and I got it. All right, here we go. What the fuck was that? I'm Dommy from Classic Games Revisited. Until next time.